Hi guys, this no-nonsense guide for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is going to be a live walkthrough instead of a pre-recorded one, just because I feel it's a better way to demonstrate what you need to do and address issues that come up with this quest as I go. The quest itself is the chessboard Easter egg, also known as the Rook, the Knight, the King. Like, there's a bunch of different kind of aspects of this Easter egg, and it all begins with actually the location I've just spawned into now. So we're going to start off going to this hut. Now you can do this in any order, but just because I'm here right now, we're gonna do this one first. So you're gonna come into the hut and you'll notice this send transmission to H7 icon on top of this TV. Hold square on that, and as you can see, it's gonna do a little bippity boppity. And while you're in here, actually, I'm gonna grab this box. It's always loads of armor, I feel like. So I wasn't expecting that to be the first one that I'd get so quickly, but hell yeah. There are now 3 other locations around the map where you need to go to and do exactly what I just did. You need to hold square on a little walkie-talkie and it will send something to H7. So we're going to get in a vehicle here, and that's going to make it a lot easier to get the second one. Each of the next 3 have a named boss zombie or boss enemy that we're going to have to take down, but they're really not difficult in my experience, so you can do this right at the start of your game, and it's really not a big deal. It's totally fine. So to begin with, what I'd normally recommend you do in your game is look for the Knight. And the Knight can be found on the minimap by basically looking along the roads that I'm going to outline here. So it sort of starts on this bridge, actually starts the game around sort of G2, G3 kind of area around here. But he'll be driving, and he'll drive along here, all the way along here. Then he'll go down. Aha, you can see there. That's where his truck is. And you can tell that it's him because he's moving currently and he's not in a convoy. It's just him on his own. And there are no blue dots like the blue dots down here. There are no blue dots indicating that it's a player. So we know that that's the enemy. He will do a route that goes all the way down here. I'll put an overlay on screen. He goes along this road here. Then he goes along here, along here. He'll go up this little bit across that bridge, along here, up, up, and across. And then back to where he started over here, okay? And then he'll loop that map over and over again. So normally I recommend you do him first, but because I'm not anywhere near him right now, we're going to do one here. So we're going to go to this little complex, which has a entrance here, like a rail entrance here, and a rail entrance here. That is going to be our next location. So we will drive over there. You're about to see some expert driving that will be made even more expert by the power of video editing. Oh my God. Once you get into that tunnel, on the right-hand side, there are going to be some sentinels that spawn in, some mercs, just around here. Oh my God. Okay, they have taken down one of my buddies. It's all kicking off. Oh, assassin. Oh, that's the bishop. Okay, so there he is. There's the one and only, the bishop. Oh. Bro. I got you from the ground, bro. Last stand saved my life. So that is the bishop. We're going to take this armor plate and we're going to send this transmission. Now, what I recommend you do is I recommend when you're here, you use this door to go to your next location. It's just going to save you loads of time. I don't have enough points for it right now, but my teammate Jumped Hades does. Okay, so you're going to look for the following 3 symbols to get to your 3rd destination. And you don't need to do this if you've already done the hotel one. We're going to this point here. Okay, this hotel is where we're going, just down here, but we're going to use the door. So your first symbol is going to be this one here that's like a rectangle with a little tail and a hat. Your second symbol is going to be this one that kind of looks like a fishing hook. And your third symbol is going to be this little kind of origami swan looking thing. When you do that, it's going to spawn in a portal. There we go. And you walk up to the portal and boom, teleports you to here. So now we have hardly anywhere to go. We don't have to run around the entire map. We can just get straight to the thing. And you won't always have this spawn here, but you get one of these points right behind it. So you can then just go into the air and fly straight to the hotel. Now, we want to go to a specific part of the hotel. So I'm going to drop here very carefully, like so. And I want to go onto this little floor here. The reason being, if you enter this way, you can avoid dealing with the stairs, which are on that side of the building. And they're full of like booby traps and stuff like that. And it's just a pain in the butt. So this just makes our life a little bit easier. Now you'll see this door is shut. So we're not going to go on that side. Okay. The reason being is the enemy that we want to find is in that room. So we'll open this door, take out these 2 mines. Okay. That's 1, 2. Then you'll have entered here. There will be a sentry in this corridor. We're going to watch out for any further mines. So there's one, for example. Let's just destroy the sentry real quick. I'm not sure if there's like an instant way to take these out when you're behind them. There we go. And then we're going to go into this building and find this boy. It's the Rook. Now, in my experience, a lot of these guys are, like, just unbelievably weak. Like, as you can see, he's just ridiculously weak. And the guns that they have kind of suck ass as well. So I wouldn't advise you to use this gun. I think it's a total piece of crap, but it is blue, at least. So that's something. You grab the transmission button. There you go. If you want to use another fast travel, I've got a full fast travel locations video on my channel as well, by the way. So click through to that in the top right-hand corner of the screen if you want to. But if you want to use another door, then there's one right here. So you can do that. And the next thing that we want to do is find the knight. So once again, I'm going to look around this road and I'm going to see if there is one of those moving gray dots or a truck or Jeep icon on this path through the map. And it looks to me like he may have already been killed by another team. Just here. If that's the case, that's fine. He will have dropped his blue phone, and if the team activated it, then great, you're all set. If not, you'll need to go over there and actually activate it, because we're going to need that done in order to progress with the next step. Now, in my game, clearly some other team's done it, so just to show you exactly how it works, I'm going to overlay some footage here of what that encounter is going to look like, okay? So here is a clip from another game where I did this Easter egg. As you can see, I'm chasing the Jeep on the map here, and I decided that it was time to engage, so I just started shooting at him, and you can honestly take him out without even having the car stop or anything like that. Like, it's really not difficult to take him out. He's not got a huge amount of health. That was actually me taking him down just there. And just remember when that's done to obviously clear out any other enemies that might be waiting for you, but then to go and actually grab the blue phone. And as you can see, for me, it just dropped a little bit behind the car because I took him out while he was moving. It's as simple as that. So once you've got your knight, just like you've got all the other little walkie-talkies that I've shown you in the game, you are going to go to H7. Specifically, there is this little infested stronghold area, and that is the building that you're going towards, okay? Don't make the mistake I always make when I get here of getting to Shaheen Manor and being like, yeah, it's Shaheen Manor. Like, that's the correct location. No, it's not. It's this building off to the left, okay? And you're going to look for this garage. So if you're facing Shaheen Manor, as you can see here, this garage goes underneath. There are other ways in as well, but you can take this door, go through this little pathway, and then keep on going. I know it's a little bit of a run, but that is going to take you into the vault. And if you've done all of those locations, so again, to recap, that's this one over here in the boathouse. It's this one over here in the tunnel, but not the driving tunnel. It's the tunnel next to it. This one here on the rail tracks. It's this one down here in the hotel, just here. And then it's the knight who drives around the map. And you've sent the walkie-talkie in all of those, you'll get to the vault. And all of these lights should be lit up if you've done everything correctly. That will mean that the vault is ready to be opened via this computer. So I'm going to hold square here. That's going to unlock the vault for me. And voila. You get a couple of large ether cases, or caches, which can give you ray guns. It can give you really high value acquisitions. It can give you all sorts of crazy stuff. And as you can see, I mean, like, I got 2 self-revives. That's crazy. I got a gold bar worth 3.5k. I got purple weapons in here. But in my third and final of the caches, it's a boss. So this guy, he's not that strong. You don't need to be too scared. And especially if you've looted one of these boxes already, you're going to be just fine. Okay. Goodbye, King. It was lovely knowing you. And, well, I guess he's not going to drop me anything. And if I check back in here, everything's pretty much as I left it. So that is the chessboard Easter egg. I know that you might think that that's a huge amount of work for not a lot of reward. I feel the same way, to be honest. I think that this reward could so easily have had maybe some intel in here to intrigue us about something. In fact, it would have been even cooler if on this table there was some schematics or some plans that hinted at the next map maybe and gave us some kind of idea of somebody's motives in a way that we sort of didn't get from all of the intel and stuff that's on the map, like something specific to here. That would have been really cool. Instead, it just feels like generic stuff, the exact same stuff that we see out here. Like, look at this post-it note, look at the squiggles on there, and then look at the post-it note and look at the squiggles on there. Same sort of thing. Still, I figured I'd give you guys the guide. Hopefully this has been useful. If you've enjoyed this very unusual format of no-nonsense guide from me, then please drop a like on it and let me know which video you'd like to see from me next. Subscribe for more videos like this. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.